Hello. Don't ask me what's up with me today, okay? First of all, I have time. I'm in a good mood. And I just thought, shall we do a reading? And myself said, yeah. So, here I am. So, what's this gonna be about? We want something that's gonna be helpful and relevant to the people that will choose to watch this video. Most High. So let's see. We're gonna go with the flow here. I just feel random, okay? Sometimes it be like that. To see what the Lord wants to share with the masses. Ooh. Okay. All right. So we got something about slow, careful, methodical movements towards what we want. Knight of Pentacles to the Three of Wands. But let's see what came out first. First, we have the Six of Athenes. Alright. We have the Ace of Wands. Then we have the Page of Wands. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Chalices. And then we have the King of Wands. So, this is talking about taking steps towards something that we love. Okay? And doing so in a solo way. There's only one person in this boat. But being given creative ideas that we can implement, Page of Wands, so that we can take action towards that which we love. Queen of Chalices to the King of Wands. And how we do it is slow. Knight of Pentacles, not in a rush. Take your time. And you'll arrive at your destination. You'll have what it is that you're after. So at the bottom of the deck, it's all about maintaining and balancing, getting where you want to go, achieving what you want to achieve smoothly in style, because this guy is balancing, but he looks quite happy, like, I can do this. Yeah. And then he starts rushing. So once you balance and you get yourself on an even keel, then you can go straight ahead. Knight of Swords, Knight of Athenes. He's not taking his time. He's going full speed and he has a smile on his face. He's happy to put in the work. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Athenes, Ace of Swords, that talks about truth and clarity. So once you have the clarity that you need, you can then start strategizing. So that's the Seven of Swords coming out as strategy right now. And even link up with the right people. Six of Chalices. Share your ideas with them. Shine the light, the sun. We have the Four of Chalices coming in, so it's like somebody don't want to listen. And so you decided, without a doubt, page of Artemis, but you're gonna make it anyway. King of Pentacles. So this is about a solo journey, something that you're trying to achieve, or we are trying to achieve, and we run it by someone, and we don't have the support. Yeah, they don't care about it. So we decided, all right, I'll do it myself. Yeah, I'm determined to become the King of Pentacles. You know that it's going to be lucrative. You know that it's going to be something stable, something worthwhile, something worth the effort. So you're just going to do the shit your damn self. All right. So let's see. So it's talking about not being afraid to take a journey by yourself. Let's read on at the bottom. Okay. Let's read on to see what's going on here. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this, whoever you wanted to help you, they're not willing to help you, but there's help out there anyway if you would just start the journey, right? You'll meet up on help, and you will meet up on heavenly help as well. So you'll get help from the right people who have the same interests, the same goals, people who support what you're trying to achieve. And you'll have that magical help, that divine help, that help that brings in miracles and stuff like that. So if you're wanting to start a project or something, and you try to get support from someone else, and they decide that they're not interested, do not hesitate to start it alone, because even if you need people, the right people will come. If you feel in your heart that you really should be doing whatever it is, no doubt, then make the first step, and then the universe is going to provide the rest. That's what the message is. That's a message that's going to benefit everybody, because I asked for a message that's going to be relevant and beneficial to everybody. So, yeah. God is saying, don't worry. Just do it yourself. Communicate clearly. The Queen of Artemis, Queen of Swords. Yeah, communicate clearly with whoever it is. We got the Queen of Pentacles coming in here. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is reliable, someone who is thoughtful, someone who is nurturing, someone who is glad to help. So communicate clearly with this person, and it will change your fortune. The Wheel of the Year, or the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so once you communicate clearly, that'll change, and you'll be having happy times. The Three of Chalices, you'll be able to celebrate. Next we have the Holy King coming in. That's my God card. Yeah, and what's God coming in to do? Defend you. Seven of Wands. Defend you against who? Obviously all those who didn't believe in you, all those who didn't want to plant the seeds with you, but then when it's time to reap the fruit, they're right there with their bags or their hands out to get some. God is like, no. Yeah. And God is suggesting as well, any love, any little pity or whatever you felt for these people, you need to let them go, and you will know who these people are. It could be people who directly tried to stand in your way to stop you. They didn't want to help you, and they don't want you to succeed in going about it by yourself either. People like that, just cut out. All right? Because they're only going to bring you heavy burden. So this Five of Chalices card, there's love in the cup, but she's pouring out whatever is left. I don't know if you can see it clearly. So God is saying, don't waste your time. Don't put in any more energy and effort into these people. Because sometimes in life we come at a crossroads where it's like a cycle has ended with different people in our lives. So you have to realize when that cycle is ended and let people go. Because to keep certain people in your energy is to give them easy access to slowing you down, to bringing you down by talking negativity into your life. Because, I mean, if you feel in yourself that you can achieve something, then why would you allow someone else's doubt to become your truth? If you know that you can do it, if you say you can be the president, if you know in your heart that you can be the president, not fooling yourself, but you feel that vibe, you know, there's a vibe that we feel when we know that, yeah, this is gonna go like that, and you know, and you feel, and you do not doubt that that's gonna go like that. And because it's such an elaborate or it's just such a big dream, or something that other people consider to be such a big dream, or a ludicrous dream. They think that you're crazy for thinking that you can do something like that. But do they know you better than you know yourself? I don't think so. So yeah, you know who you are, you know what you can achieve. And if you ask for help from people and they choose not to help you to achieve the dreams that, or even not to help you, but just support you, just to believe in you, if they choose not to believe in you, then just let them go. Let them believe what they want to believe, but you make sure that you keep on believing in you. That's what's most important. And once you believe in you, then you'll be taking steps. You'll be getting ideas, first of all, so that you'll know the steps to take to achieve whatever this Three of Wands thing is. Let's take a look at what the Three of Wands is. What area of life it's pertaining to. I rearranged my decks. I have to get used to it. So let's see what area of life this is pertaining to. So that way you'll know exactly who this message is for. Or we will know exactly who this message is for. Just so the future card. Yeah. Yeah, and War and Discord. So yeah, like somebody's trying to stop you from achieving what you know you can achieve, because they don't believe that either they don't believe you deserve it, or they don't believe that you can do it. Or maybe they're just jealous of you and they don't want you to have it. And look at that, the bottom of the deck, the War and Discord is still there. Let's see what this Three of Wands is. What is it that you're expecting or trying to achieve? In what area of your life is this pertaining to? Okay, so we have laws of the universe. Those are very big goals. And then we have victory. And we have persecution or crucifixion. And believe it or not, it is a blessing. It is a chance for you to exercise your faith. So this is a battle over belief systems. This is a battle over how you see, well, metaphysics. It's a battle over every fucking thing, really. Laws of the universe. And what's the laws of the universe? Laws of the universe are things like karma, for one. Self-love is another law of the universe. Self-love is one of the most powerful things that anybody can practice. And that don't mean to be selfish. That means to know when to put yourself first and put other people second. Because a lot of the time, a lot of people put other people first and then put themselves second. So you have to know when to do both. So this is talking about generally our behavior, how we approach life in general. And the lesson here today is, if people don't believe in you, if people don't believe with you, do it yourself. Follow your heart. Follow those ideas, those thoughts that come to you, that things that you believe and feel in your heart, those truths that you connect with. It doesn't matter in what area. Like, for example, from a religious perspective, I was brought up to be a Christian, but that's because that's what my parents were, or my grandparents, and they trained me up in that way. But as I became an adult, I didn't choose to walk that path. I have respect for it. I have respect for all religions, but I resonate more with Rastafarianism. Maybe not in its entirety, because I think that every religion has been infiltrated, and people mix up the truth with the lies to deceive people. And once you deceive people, you make their faith and their whole effort to be basically watered down, because there's no clear direction. So me, I'm a Rastafarian, but I am a Rastafarian with discernment. So something that may be good for someone else who is a Rastafarian, I may not take up those principles as my own. But in any case, the general rule is to love. So, and it's not about proving ourselves to other people, it's about proving ourselves to ourselves and to the God that we serve. So it's like, once we're making our God happy, and once we are at peace within our own conscience, then other people's opinions of us don't really matter, because we have to answer to the choices that we make. We will be the ones to suffer the karma for the choices that we make and the choices that we don't make, to be very honest with you. So I want to take a look at the laws of the universe. So it's about listening to the voice that's within you, following your truths, believing in what your heart resonates with. Because based on religion, it would be ridiculous to fight against anybody that's a different religion to you. Because, I mean, just because something works for you doesn't mean that it works for someone else. You see? And there's only one God. So really and truly, all religions are serving the one God, no matter if we give it different names. That's the truth of the matter. Using religion as an example in this here case. But it's about more than religion. The laws of the universe talks about how we treat ourselves and how we treat others, how we treat the planet, and how the planet responds to us, how creation itself responds to us. So this is a very huge message. Let's just take a closer look at the laws of the universe. Let's see what's gonna come out. Yeah. So the card to come out is beauty. The laws of the universe are just sheer beauty. Because what? The laws of the universe don't take into account your religion. It don't take into account your sex. It don't take into account how big your bank account is. It doesn't take into account any of the material things that we tend to use as our yardstick to measure how we rate people, or how important we think we are or other people are, and all that. The laws of the universe apply to everybody without prejudice. Yeah. So the laws of the universe are just sheer beauty. At the bottom of the deck we have inherit, business network, philosophy, betrayal, prophecy. So these are all, I think I could go through this whole thing. Finance, death, is everything. Health, and fitness of your remembrance. These two feel like they should go together. Basically, you remember where you came from so that you have a good idea about where you're going. So it's like lessons that you've already learned. You don't want to repeat the same, you don't want to fall in the same problems to have to go over that lesson again. And it's like when you know better, you should just do better. And then we have education coming next. And we got location, like where you are, what you do in your spare time, recreation and chill mode. It's about everything. Neighborhood, recognition, your friend circle and social life. When it comes to the laws of the universe, we inherit all these things. It includes all these things. So to inherit something means that it is bestowed upon you. It is given to you. And what is given to all of us is equal rights under the law of the universe. Maybe not under man's law, that's a different story. But definitely under the laws of the universe, we are all on the same level. So when you see people doing things that are unfair, and it looks like they don't suffer for it, please don't fool yourself. When people are suffering, they hide it. Okay? They hide it. That's the truth of the matter. So there's a price to pay for everything, and karma is for real. You see? So you have to choose your path. What I learned about the two paths, the two paths are these: the path of light or the path of darkness. Some may call it good and evil. Others may call it right and wrong, all them things. But the thing is, when you do the right thing, usually you suffer at first. You suffer in the beginning. But at the end of that persecution, you get your rewards, and those rewards are long lasting. When you walk the path of darkness, you need to have faith in that rule. The rule is, let me repeat it again. I'll be at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because I make it my hobby to do right. It's something that I love to do. People call me a goody two shoes and whatever. I don't give a fuck, okay? Because I don't like to get beatings from the universe. Karma is real, and karma is a bitch. Like, for real. So anyhow, let me repeat that. When you walk the path of light, it starts off as a struggle. But later on, you reap the rewards of your struggles. When you walk the path of darkness, you get instant gratification, meaning you get whatever it is that you want, whether it's the money, whether it's beauty, or whatever it is you get. But there's an expiration date on that. And once you've enjoyed the goodness, then you're gonna have prolonged jail time, prolonged payback time, where you will lose whatever it is that you got through ill-gotten gains. I'm not asking nobody. I'm telling y'all that this is how it go. I don't care who thinks differently. You're entitled to your opinion, but this is what the Most High is saying to us here. This is what I know to be true because I live it. And if you look at life, if you look at your life and other people's life, if you know the intricate details of people's lives, you will see that they live it. Some people's karma is instant. Some people's karma, it take a long time to come through, but it does come through. You see me? So don't for 1 second think that you can live a life of darkness, reap the rewards, and never ever have to pay back. Because life, the universe always bring itself back to balance. So the difference with the two is live a life of the light, suffer first, and get rewards that are long lasting. And even throughout the suffering, you're getting rewards because you can go through the pain without feeling the pain. When you're living in the light, no matter what you're going through, it's like you're not going through anything because you choose to have faith. And once you choose to have faith, then why would you worry? Worry and faith don't go together in the same sentence. Those two energies can't mix. You can't be worried and still have faith. It's either you're worried or you have faith. You see? So it's either you live in light, go through the struggle, and then get your rewards, or you go live in darkness, get your rewards, and then go through the struggle. Those are the two options. But in any case, we have to suffer, and we do get paid. We do get rewards. So you can either get your reward first, suffer later, or suffer first and get your reward later. Your choice. Because to be fair, good and evil is a great balance. Imagine if the world was just completely evil. How the hell would that work? Imagine if the world was completely good. How the hell would that work? It doesn't work either way. It'll be pointless. Evil would just simply destroy everything and everybody, and good would just be boring and just monotonous. Yeah. The beauty of life is, where's that man? This is the beauty of life. Okay, I can't find him. But it's the guy that's holding up the two pentacles, man. The one that's balancing the two pentacles. Oh, there he is. Yeah, man. People who live in the light, people who actually know about having faith, people who know that there's a greater power than themselves that is always ready to help them to be a success, help them to have peace, help them to have understanding when it's the right time. Yeah, this is how they go through life. Well, this is how we go through life. It's not that we don't struggle, but it's just that we look fucking good doing it. It's not that we don't feel pain, but it doesn't last long, number one. Okay? Because emotions are supposed to be only servants, not our masters. We're supposed to be masters of ourselves. That means being masters of our emotions. You see, if you master your emotions, then you can always get back to a balanced state of mind so that you can keep moving forward. When you're not the master of your emotions, they drag you here, there, and everywhere except for where you want to go. Okay? So, yeah, that was a good reading. So it's great to know oneself and decide what path you want to take. Which you could be of the light today and be of the darkness tomorrow. You could be of the darkness today and be of the light tomorrow. Life is versatile like that. We have the freedom to choose like that. But just know that every choice comes at a price. You know? Every choice comes at a price. Action and reaction. So yeah. This was a very informative reading. I like where God took this reading. I hope that you liked it too. So, this is where we're going to leave off. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you found this here edifying, or at least eye-opening or something. Or even take a look into it deeper for yourself so you can get to understand. Because it's great to know what you're working with, or you'll just be like a ship out in the ocean without a sail, or you have no navigation. You can't let life just take you wherever. At least not all the time. Sometimes that's the best decision, to be fair. Just to let go and let life. But we do have the power to choose the future that we end up living. And that comes from the choices that we make now. So it's like whatever state your life is in now, it comes from the choices that you made time ago. Look back and you see. So that means that's the way that goes. That's the laws of the universe. You plant your seeds, you reap your fruit. So right now in this time, the seeds that you're planting now will determine how your life will be in the future. So like I said, if you follow the light, there will be some sufferation. It'll be things like let me turn this down. It's confusing. Yeah, so sufferation, as far as I've experienced, my testimony is the sufferation that I experienced is the fear to make the decisions that because usually when you're living in the light, you're going against the grain, because this world is just set up backward, to be fair. So when you're living in the truth, when you're living in the light, when you want to do the right thing, there's always the naysayers, there's always that negative energy fighting against you. because they know that you're on your way to winning, really. And you're on your way to making changes, not only in your life, but in the life of many people around you. Because people learn from people. So when you're living in the light, part of the suffering that you go through is the fear of making those tough decisions, the fear of standing out, the fear of being the only one doing something. It's not an easy thing to do, but you're not alone. That's what God is there for. You know, God is always there as our guide. No matter what name we give to it, it is always there. It works. In every religion, God works. Yeah. So fear is one of the big things that people living the light have to go through. And actually having the faith as well, holding the faith. Sometimes you can start off holding the faith and then you get a little bit wavy. But if you truly trust in the universe, if you truly trust in God, if you truly trust that the Most High loves you, then you won't be wavering in your faith. You'll have crazy faith where people look at you like, how the hell could you be so calm? How the hell could you be okay with that? How the hell did you make it through? Shit like that. Yeah, we are the exceptions to the rules, people who live in the light. We confound people. They don't get how we keep winning. But the thing is, it's like they don't see when we're suffering, because it's not fucking easy. It's tormenting. And a lot of the time, people who live in the light, they live a lonely life as well. I mean, we like it most of the time, though. Sometimes it's good to have company, but we know the importance of being in our own company, because energy, you know, we don't like to have our energy distorted. So we prefer to be on our own. But most people can't stand being in their own company, but that only means that they have a lot more growing to do. They have a lot more things to learn about understanding life and the beauty of life. There's beauty in being in solitude. There's beauty in just being yourself and being able to do whatever the hell you want, think whatever you want without someone objecting to it. You see, there's power and there's beauty in it. I can't speak for the darkness, because I don't live my life in the darkness, but I do respect the darkness within me, because it's like my warrior spirit. That's my darkness is my defender. You see, so when people think that they can do any old dumb shit to me and I'm just gonna be cool with it, I flip the switch. Now it's time to call the bitch. Yeah. But I don't live too much in that energy, so I can't teach you anything about that energy. But the light, I can tell you a lot about, because that's where I live. That's where I want to live. That's where I love to live, and I don't care if I have to live there alone. Because I don't like getting whippings from the universe. It don't feel good. I've tried being naughty, and it wasn't nice. Yeah, boy. I hate getting a beating from the universe, because I know that I did wrong. You see, that's what kills me the most. And then you might think that you're just doing one little crime here, but really and truly, that one little crime may have so much repercussions, and for so long too. You may end up paying, depending on the crime and who you offended. Yeah, that's no, that's not the life for me. That's not the life for me. I'd rather be pursued by a killer for no blame of mine, than to be pursued by a killer because I did them something wrong. I'd rather someone pursue me to hurt me through no fault of my own, rather than them pursue me to hurt me because I wronged them and I refuse to do what it is to make it right. Because that's always an option. When you wrong someone, it really, really helps to do what you have to do to make it right. And whether they accept your apology, whether they accept whatever offering you're making to them or whatever, that doesn't matter, because the universe see and know your heart. So the universe, right there, you have balanced the scale. So whether they accept it or not is totally irrelevant. Right then and there, the case is in the hands of the Most High. It's no longer in their hands. So they could be upset, and once you're truly remorseful, once you do what it takes to make amends, then the universe is on your side again. You see, because it takes humility to admit when you've done something wrong. It takes humbling yourself to admit when you've done something wrong. It takes putting your own self at risk when you're trying to make amends. Put yourself at risk of looking like a fool. Put yourself at risk of being hurt. Because you might come to someone that you've wronged to apologize to them, and they may just strike out at you. You see, when what you came there to do was apologize. So for that sacrifice, that's a sacrifice that you make by presenting yourself in such a manner. The universe is seeing that, and the universe respects that, and the universe will balance that. The universe will work in your favor. Then that's what I'm trying to say. So let's finish out the reading with a card from the universe, from the Most High, from Buddha, Allah, Krishna, whoever, everybody, all the gods. Well, there's only one God, but all the names of God. Okay, I'm told to go around again. Are we done here? No? Okay. Yeah. See, this what I'm doing is calling being obedient. So when you're being guided by the Most High, even when it don't make no sense to you, you just have to do what you have to do. And this is called having faith. Because I know that God knows what it's doing. So you may not understand why I'm even shuffling these cards again. But I was told to. So just a little exhibition of trusting and obeying in God's instruction. And this is just a little exhibition of having faith in God's guidance. So let's see. Let's see the card that comes out. Because you know, we don't need a mediator between us and the Most High. God talks to all of us. It's just that some of us know how to listen and some of us don't. But then that's why people like myself are here to be that middleman, you know, between God and someone who has not yet learned how to use their spiritual ears and their spiritual eyes. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we have, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. There's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. There you go. Now you can see it. Yeah. And then it says the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So like I said, so this is all about being true to yourself, believing in yourself, even when the rest of the world don't believe in you. They have the right to not believe in you. You don't have the right to not believe in you, because it will not serve your best interest. They have a right to not believe in you. If they don't believe in you, it has nothing to do with how successful you will be. You need to believe in you and make that first step and see how the energies shift in your favor. Even some people who didn't believe in you at first, they will start believing in you. There's nothing sexier than your authentic truth. Don't be afraid to go alone. Don't be afraid to believe in something alone when you know that it's right. When you feel it in your being that, yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that this is how it goes. Don't allow people to pull you out of that, because you're only deceiving yourself and you're deceiving the other people with you. If you choose to stand strong in your truth, you will have given yourself liberation, and you will also be liberating other people by living your truth, by living the truth as you know it. Okay? And then we say the universe works fast when I'm having fun. That's that Two of Pentacles guy that was standing up like kind of like a boat kind of vibes going on. Yeah. So yeah. So don't take life too, I wouldn't want to say don't take it too seriously, because that's not the right way that I want to give you the message. Let's see, don't take life, just have fun. Have fun with life. Life itself is a school. This is our classroom, and everything that we interact with is our lesson. When you get your mobile phone, the first thing you do is start learning the features. Whatever subject you want to study, the first thing you start doing is understanding the subject itself and then getting into the details. If you want to make something, the first thing you do is you start to try to get to know it. You're getting involved with someone, you get to know someone. So that's all learning. Okay? So see it as learning. And know when you failed your class. Know when you passed your class. And keep it moving. There's so much to discover. Alright? So just have fun. This is our playground. This is our classroom. Yeah. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So be lighthearted. That's the one. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not don't take life so seriously. It's be lighthearted. Be lighthearted. Open-minded and lighthearted. Yeah. Be wise. And replace worry with faith. Because we are not alone. God loves us. The universe loves us. That's why we were created in the first place. It's a gift of an experience. It's a gift of a human experience. If you are human. If you're a dog, it's a gift of a dog experience. If you're a tree, it's a gift of a tree experience. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just a gift. Now we have, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. You see that? I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. So this is saying to me, you can always change your mind. Like I was saying, you can be of the darkness, because usually people who operate in the darkness, they do so out of fear, to be honest with you. It's because they don't think that they can achieve what they're trying to achieve going about it the right way, so they choose to go about it the wrong way. That's because of their fear of losing. Sorry. That's because of their fear of losing. Yeah. People who cheat to win do so because they see their own self as losers. I'm sorry, but it's true. If they saw themselves as winners, they would be able to just approach life, approach the situation the right way, because they have the formula. You see? So, yeah. Now we have true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So, if you were triggered by me saying that people who cheat to win do so because they see themselves as losers, if you were triggered by me saying that people who work with the darkness to have success. They do so because they don't feel that they can win. If they use the formula of the light, then you need to address what made you feel triggered. That's what that is saying. You need to address that, because we are all winners. We don't need to be bastards to win. We don't. I'm not a bastard and I'm a winner. But you see, part of the problem is a lot of people don't even understand what it means to be a winner. People use numbers to decide if they're a winner or not. Like, if you have a fat bank account, you say you're a winner. Are you really? If you have a small bank account, you say you're a loser. But are you really? What does it truly mean to be a winner? That's for you to work out. Maybe I'll share it with you. I'll share my understanding of what a winner is in another video. But for now, we're going to cut it off here. So the question is, what is the definition of a winner to you? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.